up high, there's an angel in the sky. The glitter and the shine, she must be divine. What a night, what a sight. Ring the bells loud and clear. Have the reindeers reappear. Take my hand, you promised land. Here we go. I have wished upon a star. I've sent my wishes far to get you in every way. I had given up hope when the snow started falling, but then I knew it was you.
Hi guys, and Merry Christmas, and welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Nina and I live in Norway. I do YouTube videos in English, and on my channel you will find videos on decor, on farmhouse living, crafting, just our lives here in Norway. I live here with my husband, and my daughter and grandson live very nearby. So those are usually the people you see in my videos. And this video is my Christmas house tour of 2023. I had a kind of a backstory this year. If you have seen any of my former Christmas videos this year, which was that Santa crashed his sleigh in our garden and he needed a new means of transportation, and this year I decided to give him hot air balloons. Not only Santa, but his whole crew. Are you okay? Entourage. So Rudolph has his own hot air balloon, and the Christmas tree and the presents and the other reindeers, and yeah. What I usually do, what you see in the back there, is my dining room, and that is the largest room. I have a very small house, and that is the largest room in the house, so I usually do the decor there, kind of let the tablescape set the tone for the rest of the house, which is not big, and kind of try to pick up the theme from the table throughout the house. This year it was a bit hard to, because I didn't want to buy a lot. I had no means to buy a lot, as I wanted to use what I had, and I also want to keep, like what you see behind me. This is usually almost the same every year because I love it, and I think that's important as well. Even though I do this on YouTube, I decorate for first and foremost for my family, and the things that we really love I try to keep. But this year I wanted the Christmas decor to be fun, so that is kind of my guiding star this year. So I know it's late if you're watching in 2023. I don't think I'm the only one who's late this year, but I don't think I've ever done a Christmas house tour this late. But I hope you can get some ideas, some inspiration, if not for this Christmas, maybe another Christmas. So without further babbling or ado, here's my Christmas house tour of 2023. Enjoy! As usual, I will start us off here in the entrance with my favorite view, and that's this. If you have seen a lot of my Christmas videos, you may think that there's no change. There is a little change, but I love this so much, so I've just decided to keep it. But let me talk you through what I've done. We can start here. Look at that view. A little garland with lights and bows and ribbon on the mirror. So that's the first thing. And then I have a basket with pillows and blankets. I have 3 of those, I think, in the house. And I put a string of light. I think it's so cozy with the lights and the lantern. And I've done a little vignette on the table with this lantern, the house, and you will see that the theme of my table, the houses and the balloons, I tried to repeat those through the house. A bouquet of faux flowers, and I wanted to keep my otters. I love them, so I just put some red ribbon on and a scented candle. I wish you could smell the house right now. It smells so good. Still loving the chair that I'm have on loan from my daughter. Just put some pillows and a blanket and a sheepskin, a white one on that. I often get, when I have my Christmas and winter decor up, I usually get some comments on the skin that we use, reindeer and sheep. We are not vegetarians, so I am a firm believer in using the whole animal when you eat it, and that includes the fur. So that's at least how I justify it. Wreath on the door. I have the same wreath on all 3 doors. I love this candle holder. It's a big one. I found it on a garden exhibition. I have been looking for more, but I have not been able to find any. I love that with the wreath on. That's every Christmas kind of a thing. And here I have kind of hinted to what this year's theme is, with the Santa on the hot air balloon. I bought this I not made, of course. I bought this at the amusement park in Sweden called Liseberg, and with the Christmas bowls as well. And every year I have the wreath around the door. If I had more time, I may have decorated a bit more, but yeah, it's okay. The change this year is that I have these twinkling lights, and I love it. And of course I have, this is not a Norwegian custom, this is an, I think, English or American, the mistletoe. It's fake, but yeah. So that's the entrance. And then my our bedroom is about the same as it is every year. We have a small bed and not a double duvet, but 2 duvets, and it's difficult to kind of make the bed to look as pretty as, yeah, we could, but this is the bedroom. As usual, I used the small flock trees, some angels, some snowflakes, a garland, and that is kind of a wall decoration that lights up. The lights are on, but it's difficult to see in daylight. I love these snowflakes. I usually have them outside. This year I took them inside. I think they're so beautiful. They were so expensive, but yeah, they're very beautiful. They should be with that price. Let me just change the angle. I wanted to do something cute on the dresser. And then I got the calendar. It's very cute, but yeah, it's okay, the dresser, but I'm loving the calendar. I got that from my husband. And if I go over here, it's a very tiny room, as you can see. Just a lantern with some battery operated candles in. Yeah, not my best work, this room this year, but it's cozy. My regular viewers know that this is our Harry Potter room, and yes, I got my no, I did not. I cleaned this room. I did not get my husband was going to do it, but he didn't. So this is where my grandson sleeps when he's here, and this is where I keep not all but some of my Harry Potter decor. There is a little kitten meowing. That's one of my daughter's cats that is trying to move in. Jag må vänta lite. I'm not going to go into details. I can show you what I've done just to put a little bit of a Christmas vibe in here. Some small nisser, as we call them. A couple of small trees, a snowman, and some pillows. This room is a bit crowded now, but yeah, the dragons I made, Hedwig, the Nimbus 2000, the letters, the Azkaban sign, the Hogwarts Express sign with a wall. Some of this year's decor, the masks, Dobby, of course, and the blue pixies, and the dragon. Yeah. And this little Piglet. It's a boy. His name is Amadeus. Okay, so that was our guest room. And then for the bathroom, and we have a very tiny bathroom. I usually just do a little. I bought this small mat to have on the floor. Of course, Christmas towels. And this cute Santa holding his nose. And my husband's Christmas decor, he bought this in Sweden. God jul is the Norwegian for Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. Then I have just a bouquet of flowers and a candle in the window. And yeah, it's a very small, very used bathroom, but that's the bathroom. And if you've seen my last video, as I hope you have, and here comes my other furry friend, Urian. You know that this year's tablescape with the lighting is, let me see if I can, yeah, with the balloons, which I made from paper mache, with Rudolph. I'm not going to go into detail in this now because many of you have seen it in my last video. I have a kind of a backstory this year that Santa crashed his sleigh in our garden and needed some new transportation, so I made him and his entourage some new means of transportation, and that was hot air balloons. I'm loving it. And then for the table, done the and did I find out what this was called? Placement settings? No, something like that. Done it very easy with just a napkin bow and the napkin rings and the cute small wooden skis, and my kind of wintry table with the Christmas house that looks like our cabin, and Santa's trying to deliver the packages like this. Of course, as I showed you, it opens up and it's furnished, and I try to do it like our cabin. Again, you can see this in detail in my last video, so I hope you will go and check that out. So that's the tablescape, and I found it pretty hard this year to kind of tie it all together, but I hope I have managed. Made a little vignette here as well. Try to kind of take the same theme up again with the hot air balloon, and this again bought in Liseberg in Sweden. This is the most ridiculously expensive candle I have ever bought. I was in a hurry yesterday and wanted some Christmas tree smelling candles. 550 Norwegian kroner, that is about, I think, $55. It's just, yeah, I have no words. It just irritates me, that's why it's not lit. I could have taken it back, but yeah. Some cute deers underneath the table and a very cute furry baby there. And I hope you can see in the windows I made these glass closures are my daughter's that I'm just have on loan again. I put a tree, a small house, a snowman and a reindeer, and with some lights, and I think that, and with the star above. Very cute. I love that. Just simple. The candle and the clock is there every year. My father-in-law used to do wood carving, and he's made the clock. I have two. I have one white and one I painted red. So this is the Christmas clock. Of course I have the same here as I have on the other side. The snowman is in a different color, but I love it. And then over here I have this, I don't know if you can hear, this candle wick that makes noise. This candle smells heavenly. It was expensive too, but it's a much larger candle, so it's okay, I think. And the angel. The jury is out on this piece of decor. Is it beautiful or is it ugly? I think it's kind of a bit tacky, but then again very beautiful. It's the child in me that just love the wings. I usually don't like lights in different colors blinking, but yeah, I love it. It makes an awful noise when you turn it on, but yeah, we love it. And then there's this year's Christmas tree. Last year I had the roses. This year I've gone back to my kind of usual decor for this tree. I actually call this my American tree. Because this is not the way we decorate our trees in Norway. I will show you how we do it, but I think more and more does it like this or do it like this, but yeah, so a lot of just beautiful bubbles. And what I did this year that I have not done other years is that I put icicles on this kind of warm tree, but I think it works. I'm so sorry about this mess. I thought I would have this. I wanted my husband to make a cupboard to kind of lock my singing equipment away, but we have not gotten to it, so I'm going to try to film from an angle where you cannot see the mess. Just put my grandson asked, why do you have a blanket underneath the Christmas tree, Grandma? And it's of course to try to make it look like snow. I don't think I succeeded, but yeah. Yeah, just loving the Christmas tree. And then I have an old angel on there. This is not my most beautiful, as I said before, tablescape, but I think it's so fun and cute, so I'm loving it. My fireplace, that too I do kind of the same way every year, or almost. And this is, we use the fireplace. Our heater broke. We have changed the heater now. We've had so much expenses now right before Christmas, and that was one of them. The heater, it's so expensive, but we have been using the fireplace. Now I could put my decor back. I have these twinkling lights inside the fireplace with some wood, and I think it looks like it's burning. Again, the basket with the pillows and the blankets and the lights, and I also put some very sparkly antlers. And the same, this is also my daughter's. I hope I will get to film her house this year. She has decorated so beautiful. These I used to have in my bedroom, but I put them here this year. So very simple, but cozy. So that is, I'll try to get an angle where you can see most of it. That's the dining room. And then walking into the living room again. I have not bought anything, or almost nothing this year, but try to use the same decor in different ways, so it may seem the same. I had this garland last year as well, but then it was with roses. This year it's wreaths with, what is those called? We call them Christmas stars. Yeah. Just a couple of, not a couple, a red piece of fabric. Actually, it's not even a tablecloth, it's just fabric, some gold and red flowers, and then this is where we have some of our Christmas goodies. And over the television we have the wreath that I love. I love this wreath. It's so sparkly and beautiful. So when I sit in my chair I can watch it all the time. And this vignette I also have, or this Santa with the reindeer and the icicles and everything, is usually how this corner looks. This year I put these packages that lights up underneath, and I think it's so cute. I have some icicles and some gold pine cones hanging from the lamp. This is too one of our it's a bit tacky, but I love it. This telephone booth with the Santa and the glitter, just love it. Put some chain of lights in the Santa's bag. The windows here too are made very simple, with just a star and these old Santa candlesticks. I think this was some of the first decor my husband and I bought together. Love those. I have not done anything Christmassy to my driftwood and palette art. Still loving it. This is too one of the things I have a video on making. I have copied what I did in the other window, in this window. There are some small changes here, but you have to kind of live here, I think, or be very acquainted with my house to see it. But this is, I have this branch which I decorate for all the seasons every year. Loving it. The big vase. And this for some is the reason for the season. Not everybody, but and some reindeers and some Santas. I think it's cute. I could have done some more up there, but I didn't. I like it. It's simple and yeah, it suits the corner, I think. The table I'm not very pleased with this year. I don't know why. Again, I wanted to kind of repeat the theme with the Santa and the hot air balloon, the house. Yeah. But it's okay. I love the lanterns. Yeah, it's okay. And is this just a Norwegian custom, or do you have these nuts for Christmas that you use a nutcracker to eat? Or is this just in Norway? I guess it's not. I don't think so. But that's the very simple Christmas table. Some Christmas pillows. I used to have this carpet in the dining room. I changed it out and put it here, and I'm loving it. Loving a bit of color in here. And here is what I call my Norwegian Christmas tree. this is I have Norwegian flags because that is also a Norwegian tradition to have these chains of Norwegian flags, but the string on the flags are just not working, so yeah, I took them off. So this is where we keep all the sentimental things. Pinecone my daughter made as a child, and of course we have a bubble with a name on for everyone that has ever celebrated Christmas with us. This is my grandson's, Benjamin. My daughter's. And we have a star on top of the tree. That's also that. This is the kind of traditional Norwegian tree topper. I'm sure that's traditional for many. Again with the basket and the lights and the pillows and everything. And my secretary. This is where we keep the things we are not supposed to eat and drink. So this is our candy in an old bowl that my mother and father used to have their Christmas goodies in. Yeah. So that's the living room. With a hot air balloon this year, it was difficult to decorate without it looking kind of messy in a way, but I've done my best. So the kitchen, I don't think there is a lot of new things in the kitchen, but if you have not been here before, it will be new to you. I'm in the middle of baking, actually, running out of time, so that's what I have been up to. This is my kind of hot chocolate and Christmas cookies station. Done it a bit tidier, I hope, this year. With the cups, and in here in this Santa is some of the, this is the gingerbread cookies I have made. God jul, Merry Christmas. People usually comment on that a lot of the Norwegian decor has English writing. I'm not an expert in English, but Norwegian usually, people usually comment that Norwegians speak English very well. We start to learn when we are, I think now it's from the age of 5 or 6, 7 maybe. I started when I was 10. We are used to watching almost all English, only Norwegian and English movies, music. We are an ally with the US and England, and Norway have quite a good relation. I think there are some relations between Norwegian and the English royal family, so English is not only our second language, but we understand it and use it quite a lot as well. So yeah, a lot of the decor have English writing on it. I also made shortbread. We have some. Okay, sorry, my camera has a limit for half an hour. I don't know why, but yeah. This is shortbread. We have something similar in Norway called tyske skiver. That means, so they're probably not Norwegian, that means German slices. But they don't have vanilla in them, so I love shortbread, and so do my daughter and my husband as well, so I made those. This is where we have our plates, and yeah, some more gingerbread cookies I made in there. And this is our kind of wine station. We have to have a wine station for Christmas. Yeah, I painted the cupboard a long time ago. We have some plans for the house. I don't know if ever or when we get to do it, but I hate the floor. It's not painted. But the plan is actually to make this room and this room the living room, and what is now the living room we are supposed to make as our kitchen. So that's why the house looks, it may not show on camera, but it looks a bit tired these days. It's getting old. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to show you my oldest piece of Christmas decor. This is, and I don't think I can say the name, but this is a witch, and she is, and it's a bit mean, but she is named after a neighbor that my grandmother on my mother's side had when my mother grew up. She was what you today would call a Karen. She looked like this, so they gave her that name. It's a bit mean, but yeah. I think she's almost 80 years old, I think. She's, yeah, not pretty, but I love her. Okay, guys, that was my Christmas house tour for 2023. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, guys, that was my Christmas house tour of 2023. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some ideas. I hope I inspired you. I hope if you're not subscribed that you would consider doing so. Just hit the subscribe button, and if you want to be notified when I upload videos, you have to click the little bell and then all. And especially for a small YouTube channel like mine, that helps a lot. I love to hear from you in the comment section. I try to answer every comment. That's the kind of upside of being a small YouTube channel, that I actually get to read every comment and answer every comment. I hope you all are doing well, and I want to use the opportunity to say a huge thank you for all the love and support you show me every time I upload a new video. I never take it for granted. I feel so blessed and happy to have found such a kind and loving community here on YouTube. I never take that for granted. So I'm going to get back to my Christmas preparations. Today it's baking. I have to bake some more. I was hoping that I could take you along for that, but I'm so now pressed for time that I kind of just have to get things done. So I don't know if I'm going to get any more videos out. I hope so. We'll see. Anyways, thank you so much. Have a wonderful Christmas, and I'll see you again for my next video. Bye!